I live in North Chesterfield.
Okay, that's nice area.
That's too close. Petersburg is too.
That's a
Yeah.
very nice.
It's long.
Right.
Virginia, North Carolina?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
Good job.
Good morning and welcome to SWStorm's first game on this beautiful Sunday morning against TFS out of Virginia. Looks like we're going to be the away team starting off hitting first. Get set on let's be ready. I thought you were doing it, I'm sorry.
Financially, you can't afford it. North Carolina is the next closest thing.
Both my girls have played. My youngest has
You get in that lineup.
Because of the money, yeah.
Yeah, that's the part that always used to crack me up. Is a lot of these teams that travel to Colorado, California, and I watch where they end up UNC Charlotte.
Leading off today for SWStorm is number 23, Miranda Brown, a 2023 grad who has just recently committed to the University of Lynchburg.
Right, and you're playing top competition
And the
and all that other stuff.
The big schools, the big teams like Pac-12, Washington.
Blue says that's a little bit on the outside and away.
Is that line set up yet?
That's going to be ball one.
Want me to do real fast?
That's going to be a foul tip down the third base line, foul. On deck, we have 37, Kinsey Smith.
Now she is the lead. She's the SEC home run leader. She's got 91 home runs career. So she's like,
That one's going to be low and outside for ball two. That'll be 2 balls and 1 strike. That one's going to be outside for ball 3. That's going to be a slap to the second baseman who throws it and gets her out at first. For those who are watching at home, we will have Sideline HD updates broadcasting in just a few moments. That brings into the batter's box number 37, Kinsey Smith out of Fuquay-Varina High School, a 2024 grad.
Hey, with the 3 balls and then a hit to where?
for them to make it to super regionals, so
Second
they
base.
were underdog. They knocked out Florida State. That was a big upset.
That one's going to be low for ball 1.
I think what's her name's coming back for a
She's going to leave that one up
can of foul to her.
for strike 1. She hits that one right to the shortstop. Shortstop bobbles, unable to handle the ball.
All right.
Kinsey Smith will be safe at first.
Because all these girls in these extra years of COVID, they'll finally get out the way. So any girl right now is really, really hard.
That'll bring into the batter's box number 19, Caitlin Hunt, a 2024 grad out of Willow Springs High School.
Veteran that I know she can
Your
do the
sheet, you want to get your sheet?
She's going to pop that one up. It's going to be high.
That's why she needs to be a coach.
And a great attempt by the catcher diving. Unfortunately, she was not able to make the play. But for Caitlin Hunt, she stays alive. Ed, I believe there's a song.
Staying alive.
Staying alive.
Staying alive.
But they don't pay me to sing.
Man.
We'll leave that low in the zone.
Yeah, it was 2023 was the last year for the season.
Meredith, that umbrella okay? That umbrella okay for you?
She sees that one. She swings, gets right in front of the pitcher. Pitcher's unable to make the play. We're going to be safe at first and second. That brings up number 8, Kirsten Buchanan. Kirsten Buchanan is a 2023 grad out of Holly Springs High School who just recently committed to a school in New Jersey. Ed, what's that school?
Rider University.
Rider University.
Go ahead and do it.
She swings. That one's going to be hit down the third base line. The play's going to be at first. She is able to get the play in time, but just we are able to move the runners to first and second. Or excuse me, second and third. And that'll bring up Jessica Strickland, a 2023 grad out of Middle Creek High School who recently committed to the University of Lynchburg.
Go to 6.
We're going to leave that outside for ball 1. She hits that one hard. Gets past the second baseman. It's going to drive in 1. No, it's going to drive in 2 runs. Jessica Strickland with 2 RBIs.
Carly Simon moving up in the batting lineup after her performance yesterday.
Absolutely. She was hot yesterday. She's the new addition, a rising freshman going to Willow Springs High School wearing the 17 jersey. And she stays hot. She tacks that first pitch. That's deep. That's deep. And it burns the left fielder. That's going to drive in another run. Carly Simon, she's going to, she's pushing it for third. And she's going to have a triple. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a player to watch. She is a 8th grader, rising freshman with a triple today. She had 2 doubles yesterday. Every inning she has come up big with RBI. She has definitely been a great addition to our team. Clutch in this moment for sure. Again, she is a 2026 grad going to Willow Springs High School up here in the 18U bracket representing. I tell you, while we're having a pitcher change here, interesting fact about South Wake Storm, we have multi-ages of softball and baseball. What's unique about South Wake Storm is they have been working very hard to build an organization that fosters, the growth of not just on the field but academic as well, and really trying to get these girls to play at the next level. The South Wake StormNavy team has really brought on this year 5 recruits, right? 5 committed. Is that right, Ed?
They got 5 of their 6 2023s committed to play at the next level.
Yeah, and schools from D1 to D3. So we've got Meredith, Lynchburg, Rider.
Yep.
Right? So Rider's the D1 school out of New Jersey. Meredith is local to us. And then University of Lynchburg is in Virginia.
Yep.
Now, Ed, your daughter's transitioning out. What has it been like for you playing with this organization, and how many years you been here now?
At least 5 years, I think, 4 or 5 years. It's been a great ride. My daughter's not even here at the field, but we're here supporting the team. We love them.
Ed's been our IT, our media guy, our promotions guy, and now our video skills guy. All right, stepping into the batter's box is number 15, Mallory Marcy, 2024 grad out of Willow Springs High School. And she hits that one right back to the pitcher. And that's going to be out number 3. All right, going into the bottom of the first, South Wake Storm strands 1, but brings in 3. Score be 3-0. And starting on the pitcher's mound, or in the pitcher's circle for us, would be number 22, Casey Fulcher. Casey Fulcher is the 2024 grad out of Harnett Central High School. Yeah, what kind of pitching do you think we can expect out of her today?
Oh, you're going to get all kinds of movement.
I think we coined a pitch for her ending last year. You remember the name of that pitch?
Miss Nasty.
That's right, Miss Nasty. She's got a change up that fools most batters.
She'll keep you guessing.
She is not a pitcher that pitches right down the middle, but rather she loves getting all the spots on the corners. Unique fact about Casey Fulcher, her dad, Kevin Fulcher, coaches our 06 and doesn't have a daughter on the team. Is that correct?
That's correct.
He does it out of the love of the game and love for the girls.
Former ECU pitcher as well.
That's right.
Got 9 people watching on YouTube right now. If you're watching, drop a comment and tell us where you're watching from. Appreciate the support and tuning in.
All right, that's
Means a lot to
balls
the
in and
girls.
coming down. It does mean a lot to the girls. They actually go back and watch these videos and get to hear us live and get to hear where all the people are watching, their fans, and it actually gives them encouragement. Low and away for ball 1. That was at 55 miles an hour.
Eat your base.
That's going to be ball 2. Looks like we have watching Diane and Charlie Bertram out of Wisconsin. That's going to be Little Bert's, is that grandparents? Grandparents, that's awesome. Thank you for watching. Oh, that ball's going to be slapped to second base. We got a strong arm, but Blue calls her safe. That was a bang-bang play, but she's going to be safe at first.
Very fast. They knew that was trouble. We got over the pitcher's head.
Hey, that's my 40. Hey, that's my 40.
I was saying. All right, come on, Bradley. Okay.
That's going to be left high for ball 1 at 52 miles an hour. Lucy Bertram is going to be behind the plate today. Lucy was on fire. She got her very first back pick of the season yesterday. And she threw that girl out by 2 or 3 steps easy. All right, that's going to be called a ball, and that was a steal on the play. She is going to be safe at second. Bring it to count to 2 balls and no strikes. It's going to be ball 3. This just in. Our 06 team came back from down by 5 to win the ball game 7-5. That is awesome. That is Kevin Fulcher's team.
Yeah.
That's going to be right down the middle at 53 miles an hour. That's going to be 3 balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, we need the body. We only got 9. She was hurt. She lost that battle on the collision at first. Let me put it that way.
That's going to be a hard hit ball to second. That's going to be Kirsten Buchanan on the play to get that out. She's going to move the runner over to third. That's going to bring us 1 out with a runner on third.
Jason, would you like half of my chicken salad wrap?
Man, that looks so good. But you know, I was spoiled by Biscuitville this morning.
Yeah, skip.
Oh, going right at her, 54 mile an hour on the outside corner for strike 1. It's going to be a swing and a miss for strike 2. You know, Ed, yesterday I interviewed Casey at the end of the last game, and I said, hey, how do you feel when you get 3 balls or no strikes or runners are on? I said, do you feel anything? She says, no. She's just concentrating.
Calm, cool, collected.
And and I told you we would see it. We coined that Miss Nasty. That is going to be strike 3, paralyzing the batter at the plate. She was swinging, missing for out number 2. $54-mile-an-hour, actually right down the middle for strike 1. That ball was a drop ball. That was falling low in the zone, getting the batter to commit, swing and a miss for strike 2.
That's her best pitch right there.
It is. From the batter's perception, it looks like it's coming right down the middle. In the last second, it just drops. She goes back at it. Batter was not fooled. Bringing up ball 1. Gonna be foul tipped. Count still remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Miss Nasty again, picking up strike 3. That is 3 outs. Casey Fulcher getting it done on the mound. She's the 2024 grad out of Harnett Central High School. TFS leaves 1 stranded on 3rd.
I'm only an hour away. Some people are 2 hours away.
Hey, Bane.
We're probably the closest ones. We're thinking of Wake Forest, Raleigh area, so that's like an hour.
Have a seat.
Looks like we're going to bring up a special guest from our 06 team.
Come on.
She can't say no because she's already over here.
Savannah Bain.
Yes.
Savannah, how'd you guys play this morning?
We did pretty good.
Yeah. What was the score?
Hey, what was the score?
And what team did you play?
We played the Glory, the Virginia Glory.
Virginia Glory. How did you do?
I did pretty good.
Yeah. So you've had a big year at high school. What award did you win?
I got Conference Player of the Year.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. Way to go. Way to go. All right, we'll bring it back to the game. But Savannah Bain, thanks for joining us, allowing us to embarrass you a little bit.
All right, that's going to bring into the batter's box number 9, Caitlin Regan. Now, Caitlin just recently committed as well. Ed's got a full mouth, so I'm putting him on the spot here, but is that University of Lynchburg?
We got 3 players from the University of Lynchburg on this team.
That is awesome. What's great about Caitlin, she is actually a switch hitter. She can both bat from the left and right hand side, playing multiple positions on the field. She's going to let that one go right down the middle for strike 1. Pitch came in at 53 mile an hour. Oh, she gets that one. That's going to be hitting right center. On the run, center fielder was able to make a great play on that one.
You gotta listen!
In between innings, one of y'all's got to come up here and interview me.
Hey, Jackie.
Not Caitlin.
All right, who's that bringing into the batter's box?
Why are you
It's going to be Lucy Bertram. Number 7, she's a 2025 grad, correct?
2025 grad from Broughton High School. Again, big shout out to Diane and Charlie Bertram tuning in and supporting the Storm from Wisconsin.
And she gets that one, hitting that in the 5-6 hole. Nasty bump. Short was able to... No, Short made a remarkable snag, went for the play, but with the unbelievable speed of Lucy Bertram, she's going to be safe at first.
Grandma Diane, Grandpa Charlie, that's your girl.
She did that one for you, I'm sure. All right, that's going to bring our pitcher, number 22, Casey Fulcher, out of Harnett Central High School, laying the bunt down. A beautiful bunt, advancing the runner. She did her job.
No, interference.
All right, looks like we've got
He didn't see it. He wasn't watching.
some conversation on the field here. Looks like we had some interference from the runner advancing from first to second and then going second to third. We're going to keep her on the bag.
That's a good heads-up play by Bertram, recognizing the obstruction. And taking the base, knowing she was going to be safe.
Absolutely. Looks like the call went in her favor. She made the right call. So the bunt from Casey Fulcher advanced her second. Heads up, softball. We talk about softball Q all the time. It's a great job.
That's softball IQ right there.
All right, all right.
Like on your back. Yep, on your back. We won. Back up. 11:45. Oh my God.
You might have to rescore this.
All right, looks like we're having some technical difficulty with Sideline HD at the moment. It froze on us. It may be the signal we have out here.
Who was that last batter?
Act your big girl age.
Who was that last batter? Fulcher, and who was that before? That was Kenny Collins.
Water on you. Got water on me.
Kenzie Collins? Yeah, she. Number 27.
I'm trying to drink water and you're moving it. Didn't ever. Stop moving, Caitlin.
No, I think they got it. They had her written down as number 37, not 27 on the rock. On the
Oh yeah, she's 27.
yeah, they got it.
We're all doctors, so we have great handwriting.
Yeah, I know that. My doctors do not.
We're Dr. Peppers. All right. As long as the score is right, everything else is going to be.
All right, so that's going to bring us to the bottom of the second. Bring it back to the circle. Number 22, Casey Fulcher.
So in the circle, number 22, Casey Fulcher. Behind the plate,
Lucy Bertram.
number 7, Lucy Bertram. At first, number 19, Caitlin Regan. Playing second, number 26, Jess Strickland. At short, number 8, Kirsten Buchanan. At third, number 15, Mallory Marcy.
Correction, at shortstop is actually going to be Kenzie Collins.
Kenzie Collins. They look the same to me.
They
from
do,
here.
they do.
Even the same shades.
Left field's going to be Kenzie Smith. That's going to be a hard hit ball to first base. Caitlin Hunt with a scoop gets the out.
In center, number 23, Miranda Brown. I can't see right.
That's going to be Ray Ray.
Number 9, Caitlin Regan.
That third pitch is going to be a strike. Changing the eye position of the batter at 45 miles an hour for ball 1. Oh, she gets down on that one. That's okay. That's our Jessica Strickland there at second base, able to make the play.
Good fundamental play by Strickland.
It's wet. She would have known.
50 mile an hour, dropping in the zone and away for strike number 1. Oh, that's going to be another hard hit ball to our second baseman, Jackie Strickland, with the put out at first. Another solid inning of great defense.
Another 1-2-3 inning right there. Caitlin, come on. Which one of you girls want to be interviewed on the live stream?
Which one of y'all brave enough to stand here or sit here with us? You're on live stream.
How did I know it was going to be right?
So a quick special interview with Riley Barton, who's also part of the Fuquay-Varina High School team who made a run for the 4A Eastern Championship. So how'd your game go today earlier?
We were behind for most of the game, but towards the last 20 minutes probably, we battled back.
That's good.
Battled back. Yes, we had a pretty good inning.
And how did you contribute?
I bunted and scored a runner.
That's awesome. Got an RBI.
I did, and I cheered extra loud.
That's
for my
awesome.
team.
Well, congratulations on coming back from behind for the win.
Thank you.
Looks like we're going to get back to our ball game as Miranda Brown is stepping into the batter's box. She's a 2023 grad committed to Lynchburg. So we'll get you a few next time earlier. First pitch is going to be ball one, 53 miles an hour.
I'm a natural.
This is the top of the lineup today. Leaving that one high up for ball two. I'll tell you what's great about the Southwick Storm team is I don't think we've had the same batting lineup or the infield lineup at any game. Who said he liked that one? Strike one. Brandon gets all of that one. Oh, drills that one right over third base line into the outfield. She's going to press it for two. The throw's coming in, but she is going to be safe. That is a double for Miranda Brown.
That was a nice hook slide to avoid the tag, too.
Yes, absolutely. She got all of that one right down third base line. So that brings in the batter's box number 37, Kenzie Smith out of Fuquay-Varina High School, a 2024 grad.
I hear her dad's one of the most handsomest men in Fuquay-Varina.
The vote must be in. Shows the bunt, pulls the bunt back because that was a high pitch for ball one. It's going to be left up high for ball two.
There's 2 seats. Okay.
Left up high again for ball three. Shows the bunt, pulls it back for strike one. Looking down the line, getting the sign from Coach Mike. Oh, and decides to pull back as that's going to be an inside pitch, getting away from the catcher. Looks like he called that a foul ball, so she's going to pick up strike number two.
Hey, let's go through seven. Go, Kenzie.
This is clutch time for Kenzie. This is the pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes. She drives that one into center field. That's going to bring her around. Yes, it does. Miranda Brown is going for it. She's attempting to go home, and she is going to be safe. And that allows Kenzie Smith to round second. She's looking at third. Catcher has the ball. She is going to be safe at second. That's going to pick up an RBI for Kenzie Smith.
Good speed by Miranda Brown.
That is what we call clutch hitting. When you get a count, 3 balls, 2 strike, and it comes down the middle, you've got to do something with it when you got to, what do we say, duck on a pond.
That's on a pond.
All right, that brings in a batter's box. Number 19, Caitlin Hunt. Caitlin Hunt's got a dangerous bat. Home run capabilities for sure. That first pitch, she drives in a 5-6 hole. That's going to get Kinsey to round third. Kinsey's going for it. It's going to be a close call home. No, it is not. It's going to be stand up across the plate. Caitlin Hunt drives in Kinsey Smith for another RBI. Looks like we've got a time called, huddle at the mound. That'll bring in the batter's box. Number 8, Kirsten Buchanan. Kirsten Buchanan is our recent D1 commit to Rider University in New Jersey. She is a 2023 grad at Holly Springs High School. While we've got a moment, we still want to continue to thank our family and friends and those who watch online, the families who are here tirelessly every weekend watching, supporting our girls, but then also our sponsors. We couldn't do this without them. And our sponsors are Clubworks out of Fuquay Arena, T&C Railroad Repair out of Newbern, Skills Vid NC, and Carolina Furniture Collective. And last but not least, hopefully we can take this game to the bank, as our another sponsor is First Bank. It's like we have a pitcher change. All right, to recap, we got a runner on first. That's Caitlin Hunt. And then Kirsten Buchanan is up to bat. First pitch is going to be strike.
Right at the letters.
57 miles an hour. So we're seeing a little uptick in speed here. Kirsten gets all of that one. That's going to be sent to center field. That's a high fly ball backing to the fence. On the heels of the fence, center fielder is able to make the catch.
He's got the broadcaster back here. Umpire appreciates the call.
In the batter's box is number 26, Jessica Strickland out of Middle Creek High School, also recent commit to Lynchburg University. Picks up ball one at 55 miles an hour. Leaving that one high up for ball two. That was going to be higher in the zone, but definitely in there for strike one. Great job by Jessica laying off of that one, as we got a runner on first with only one out. We need to be able to move her. Oh, and she puts the bunt down with her speed. Is she going to get him? No, she is safe. She is safe. Jessica Strickland showing that railroad speed like a locomotive, flying down first base line, giving a shout out to T&C Railroad Repair. In the batter's box, taking first strike, is going to be our very own Carly Simon. Carly, again, is a rising freshman to Willow Springs High School. She has been hot. And last at bat, she hit that ball a screaming shot to left field to bring in 2 RBIs. Let's see what she can do here this at bat. And she gets a hold of that one, but looks like that one's going to be caught by the second baseman in foul territory. All right, that brings up Mallory Marcy, number 15 out of Willow Springs High School, 2024 grad. She's got runners at first and second. We now have 2 outs. Let's see if we can advance these runners.
All the way off?
Oh, she gets all of that one and foul ball to the left field. That one's going to be hit into left field. dropped by the left fielder, and that's going to bring in 1 RBI and bring Mallory around to second base. And that brings up to bat number 9, Caitlin Regan, out of Heritage High School, 2023 grad, committed to the University of Lynchburg, still bounding from the left side. That one's hit hot to the third base dugout for foul. Strike 1.
Had the coach over there doing the cha-cha.
Doing the cha-cha. Now last at bat, Caitlin drove that, was in the right field?
Put me in a crybaby.
Get her.
I'm not much of a stats person today.
Good eye on that one, leaving that one 59-mile-an-hour fastball high in the zone for ball 1. She hits that one in the 5-6 hole. No, third base scoops that up. Throw across the diamond for out number 3. South Wake Storm leaves stranded 2 runners at second and third. All right, Coach Mike is giving instructions like we're going to have yet another change in the infield and the outfield. Looks like one of the changes, we're going to move Kenzie Collins from shortstop to third. On the mound remains Casey Fulcher. We got a change in center. Nope, that's going to be Miranda Brown in center, Kenzie Smith in left. Kirsten Buchanan is headed to the second base position. Jessica Strickland will go back to shortstop.
Nope. Yep, you're right.
And Caitlin Hunt will be remaining at first, and Ray in right. And that brings up the cannon, Lucy Bertram, behind the plate. Unique about her is don't get too far off the bag because she's going to gun you.
She's not afraid to keep you honest.
Absolutely not. I think she's working out at Clubworks, getting that arm strength, pushing the weights. Thank you to our sponsor at Clubworks. Get all your fitness needs. First pitch is going to be low in the zone for ball 1. It's going to be swinging, fouling down third base line. Counts now 1-1. Miss Nasty again. 47-mile-an-hour changeup. Pulling up, strike number 2. Blue confirms 1 ball, 2 strikes. Time is called by the batter. Is going to be hit just over our shortstop's head for a single. Ball's going to be high and outside for ball 1. Pitch came in at 54 miles an hour. Low in the zone for ball 2. Looks like that was a misplayed ball coming back.
Way up, Abigail.
Going to allow the runner to advance from first to second. And I might have to go shop down at Carolina Furniture. Is that correct?
Carolina Furniture Collective.
Because these bleachers are not very comfortable.
Out of the way.
Showing the arm again. Showing the softball IQ of Lucy Bertram. Runner got a little off the bag, and so she attempted the back picker. Tag was put on by Kirsten Buchanan. Looks like we've got a injured player on the field. Looks like on the dive back, she may have injured her hand. We have time called as they are checking her out.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready for both game interview, you know.
Blue said he would like a interview at the end of the game here, so you might hang tight at the end of the ball game and get an interview with him. I think this might have been his second time implying, so we're going to give it to him this time. All right, hey, an applause to the runner. She's back on and safe. That'll bring up the next batter. Fouling that one off. That'll be 2 balls and 1 strike.
They beat Cape Fear to get to the final. I'm not sure, right?
That ball's going to be hit to our shortstop. She checks the runner. Absolutely beautiful IQ. Jessica Strickland's checking the runner, making sure she doesn't advance on a throw, showing off that arm strength, getting the batter out at first.
Loved how she walked her back.
First pitch on the outside corner, strike 1.
I was like, and I said,
Oh, yeah. You see really good pitches.
Ball's going to be left up for ball 1.
No, we get to the finals like that.
Oh, another very close call. Lucy Bertram catching the runner a few steps off. It was a very close play, very, very close play. And that was Kirsten Buchanan on the tag.
Yes, I think so.
All right, got 3 balls, 1 strike. Goes right back. Oh, a beautiful double play. That was a line drive to Caitlin Hunt. Caitlin Hunt immediately turns, throws the ball. Who was it shortstop on that? Was that Jessica Strickland on the plate? Jessica Strickland was able to get over. So that was a double play.
She had to scoop that out of the dirt and keep it. That play is actually named after Hunt. Her nickname, Duck, and they call that play Duck.
Duck.
They'll get the back pick the runner who's just trying to advance or taking too much liberty at second.
I'll tell you, they executed it well.
I
I don't know if there was a goose in there.
Hey, y'all need to throw it down. Y'all losing.
Just know that. But first, you got to feel good to play good with us.
Yeah.
We ain't feeling it. We ain't feeling it every day.
Now their play is good. Southways doing their thing, but it's like
It ain't going to be too hot.
yeah.
If you don't have to.
All right. Who does that bring up to the plate here for us? Looks like that's Lucy Bertram.
The granddaughter of Diane and Charlie Bertram.
Oh.
Tuning in from Wisconsin.
Are they considered Grandpappy and Grandma, or is it Meemaw and Pawpaw? I wonder what their nicknames are for
We're
them.
going to have to get confirmation from Meredith on that.
Just takes that first pitch high for ball 1. Next one right down the middle for strike 1.
Let's go, 7.
Sees that one, drills it right to shortstop. It's a high hop. Shortstop was able to make the play for out number 1. I said high hop, but I guess it didn't hop low.
Could have been IHOP.
Could have been IHOP. It is Sunday. You can go down and get a pancake special.
We need to get them as a sponsor.
We do. We can have fun with that one. That brings in number 22, our very own pitcher, Casey Fulcher. Wasting no time, gets a hold of that one. That's going to be in shallow center. Center fielder's in for the run, not able to make the play. Casey will be safe at first.
That hung up there.
It's a little bit heavy.
It did.
Just a little bit.
Take this moment. I'm not sure, but I do think Southwest Storm's taking hold of these skills videos as they're bringing it to the softball field today.
They sure are. And if you happen to need a skills video, NC would be happy to help you. And your pursuit to play at the next level and ensuring you're getting high quality, high impact video footage to these college coaches.
Absolutely. And speaking of new and potential talent here, that's Kenzie Collins, recently joining our team out of Holly Springs High School, wearing the number 27 jersey. She's a 2024 grad. Seeing it, drilling it, just fouling it off for strike 1. She gets that one. That one's going to be hit shallow in right field. Lost in the sun. Ball bounces around, and we're going to have runners safe at first and second.
Yeah, that sun did a number on her.
And we're back to the top of our lineup. That's going to bring number 23, Miranda Brown. Miranda Brown's batting from the left side. She is a recent commit to the University of Lynchburg. She lays the bunt down. Is that going to bring up bases loaded with her speed? No, it looks like she's going to be put out at first. But she does exactly what she's supposed to. Advances the runners to second and third. So that'll bring up Kenzie Smith with 2 outs. Kenzie's the 2024 grad at Fuquay-Varina High School, coming off of a great high school season. One of her teammates, Caitlin Hunt, fired a ball in one of the games to be a home run, and Kenzie was at the fence robbing the home run. Oh, looks like there's a wild pitch getting past the catcher. It's going to bring in one more RBI and bring our runner, Kenzie Collins, to third. Last at bat, Kenzie was able to drive one into center field, bringing in 2 RBIs. Let's see what she can do here. Jumping on that one, fouling that one off behind us for strike 1. She's going to leave that one low in the zone for ball 2. That ball came in at 58 miles an hour. She sees it, she drives it into right field, but it's going to be foul. Not a bad thought process, trying to go backside there with the runner.
On third, absolutely.
On third. Might confirm, not a bad thought, but he wants a line drive up the middle. She thought about it, held back, picking up ball 3.
41-mile-an-hour changeup.
Dropping right in front of the plate. One thing Mike definitely wants out of his team is discipline at the plate, and she was showing it. Oh, looks like that was going to be off the handles. Going to be out at first. All right, that brings us to the bottom of the 4th. Southwake Storm Navy 7, TFS 0. In normal fashion, you hear Mike changing up the lineup. Just a moment, we'll give you some updates as to who's going to be where, but we're going to keep behind the plate. Number 7, Lucy Bertram. Again, I think she's been visiting Clubworks, getting her weights in because that is an arm on her. She has been deadly back-picking runners. Casey Fulcher will remain on the mound.
What do you need?
Looks like Caitlin Regan is going to be at 3rd.
Point of clarity. It's a circle, not a mound.
True. You know, as long as I've been doing this, you're right. Baseball's got the mound. The pitching circle is for softball. Looks like Kenzie Collins is going to be at short. Kirsten Buchanan at 2nd. Caitlin Hunt at 1st. Kenzie Smith remains in left. Miranda Brown's in center.
Looks like Ray Ray.
I'm sorry. So Ray Ray is in right, and it's going to be Mallory Marcy at 3rd base. Ball's in, coming down.
Yeah, you're doing double elimination. I don't see that you have to. So I don't see how you're going to get a championship game by
So whoever wins on that field over there, we would play. And then if we beat them,
Got you.
It's going to be foul tip. 55 miles an hour, fading away from the batter.
The top of the lineup for the TFS team.
Where did she hit it to last time, Ed?
She had a ground ball to second base.
Ground ball to second base. Casey decided she's going to roll that one in for a strike. She hits that one to first. Caitlin Hunt was able to scoop it with her foot on the bag for out number 1. Caitlin has been on fire at first base.
You're looking for a solid first baseman. Doesn't get any better than number 19, Caitlin Hunt, 2024 grad from Willow Springs High School.
The Fighting Surge.
This batter, another batter grounded out the second, her last at bat.
Second. Now I would dare say that's because she's been painting the corners of the outside. Blue said that one's just falling short. Ball 2. Blue says he's not liking it. He's going to keep it at ball 3. These batters have been swinging at that pitch. Looks like they're laying off of it now. It's not staying up long enough for him to call it a strike. But that one did. She came right back. Outside corner again for strike 1. Again, interviewing Miss Fulcher yesterday, she said she doesn't really get bothered whether she's down in the count. She knows she has a job to do, and she just pitches it.
One pitch at a time.
But that's going to bring up ball 4. That's her first walk of the game, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Time has been called by the other team, courtesy runner for their catcher. So we're trading out number 99, the catcher, for 33 as a courtesy runner.
Base batter struck out her last at bat.
play to see here would be Lucy Bertram if the player decides to steal. Nope, she's going to try to back pick her. It is not there in time. That is a special glove for when you are stealing bases that you don't break your finger. Miss Nasty comes out, 49-mile-an-hour changeup, swing and a miss for strike one. That's a hard hit ball to second. Looks like we're going to turn a double play. No, the runner's going to be safe at first. That was Kirsten Buchanan on the stop, flipping it over to, is that Jessica Strickland? No, excuse me, that's going to be Kenzie Collins at short.
Buchanan thought about making the tag for the double play, but saw that the runner was out of reach and opted for the fielder's choice and the sure out at second. Another attempted pickoff at first, not in time.
On the backs of a strike. Time's going to be ball one. No, she's going to hit a hard hit ball to shortstop. Not a problem for Kenzie Collins, showing off that strong arm to get out number 3. Again, what's really great about Southwick Storm, the entire organization is that these teams support each other. Just a few minutes ago, we had a sea of the 06 teams here supporting, and right before our game, they were out supporting, the Navy was out supporting theirs. I just think that's very unique, and this year, we're going to have several tournaments where both teams are going to be present. Showing a wave of the red, white, and blue. Speaking of red, white, and blue, we need to take this moment to remember those who have passed, serving, paying the ultimate sacrifice for us to be able to sit here, talk to you under this 83-degree open blue sky weather. The freedom that we have is not free, and those who paid the ultimate sacrifice, we salute you, and the friends and families that were left behind. We thank you for your service as well. So who's that going to bring up in the batter's box there, Ed?
19, Kaylin Hunt, first baseman. We saw what she did on the bases. Let's see what she does in the box.
Last year, she finished up the season strong. She was spraying the ball at all sides, left field to right field, and several center home runs. She is a 2024 grad of Willow Springs High School.
How much time? How much time, sir?
In a minute, I don't know.
All right, thank you.
We're going to leave that one up, but Blue likes it, calls it strike.
Mine's actually easy to pop up. So you just do the 4 and then you go underneath and
That's going to be left out
and then you just
for ball one.
raise the thing.
We can leave that one up for ball 2.
Yep, that's what they, because the sides come down.
And she gets that one. That one's going to be in shallow right field. Runner is coming in. The right fielder was able to make the play on that one for out number 1. And I wonder, after the next game, we might be able to get one of the players from the Navy team before we end the broadcast and maybe get a little interview. We can do it.
Like that's your job is to laugh, okay?
So if you stay tuned in our next game, we'll give you an updates on that one. In the batter's box, taking strike one is going to be Kirsten Buchanan, 2023 grad out of Holly Springs High School, recent commit to a D1 college at Rider University in New Jersey. That one's going to be a high fly ball going foul. Coach says, all right, you got two now. Focus here. Let's see what Kirsten Buchanan can do. Oh, change up, 45 miles an hour. Kirsten Buchanan sits on it, drives it into left field for out number two. That brings up 26 Jessica Strickland, a recent commit to University of Lynchburg, leaving that 51-mile-an-hour fastball outside for a strike one. Jessica is a very talented, multi-position player who's got a great bat. She's going to leave that one up.
1-1 count, 2 outs. High, 2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, she gets that one. It's going to send that in the center field. It's a high fly ball. Center fielder is under it. It's going to be out number 3. During this inning change, we're gonna call over Carter. We'd like to interview Carter. He is a sophomore or a freshman. Sophomore over at Willow Springs High School as a catcher. Tell me, Carter, how is it over at the new high school?
It's good.
It's good. Yeah. How was baseball this year?
A little rough.
But big question is, what's your affiliation to the school?
Yeah. Are you here watching somebody in particular?
Yes.
Who are you here watching? Number 15, Mallory Marcy. She's over at Willow Springs as well.
She's also a catcher.
She is also a catcher.
The catchers stick together? How's your season? How'd you play?
Yeah. I had like a 300 batting average.
That's good. That's awesome.
First year varsity?
Did you hit any dingers? No dingers this year. That's all right, man. Junior, you got dingers ahead of you. There you go. Well, awesome. Well, he's here watching our very own Mallory Marcy. He's number 15 at third base. Rocking the Oakleys out there with the blue lenses. Thank you, Carter. Strike 54 miles an hour from Casey Fulcher. We're at the bottom of the 5th and Casey is going the distance. Ed, how many strikeouts did Casey have so far? That's going to be a foul tip for strike 2. Casey's been really impressive this game. Batter's fouling that off. Still no balls, 2 strikes. That's going to be a hard hit ball to shortstop. That's Jessica Strickland with the scoop and the put out at first.
She's only had 2 strikeouts, but here's another perspective. With her pitching, we don't go too deep in the inning. Only at the most 4 batters deep.
That's awesome. That's another hard hit ball. But Casey Fulcher in the circle with the stretch, gets the out, putting her at first.
2 1-2-3 innings and 2 4-batter innings.
That's some outstanding pitching. That means she's keeping the batters on their toes and they're not getting solid hits. I tell you, going back to that last play, most of the time these pitchers will typically let that ball get past them. That's a 46-mile-an-hour changeup for strike one to let their defense to take care of it. But Casey said, nope, not this time. I want an out. That one's going to be right down the middle. It's going to be a long ball. It is going to be fair. Blue calls that fair. That was hitting to the right field.
Hey, good job, Riley! You heard him. Hey, come on, Tutu.
First pitch strike. This is only the 4th time that Casey and her defense has allowed TFS to reach a bag of any kind. Let's see how they handle that here as the runner's on second. That ball was fading in at 48 miles an hour for ball one on the outside corner. Just a little too far. It's a pretty pitch. Blue shook his head no. Ball two.
This is one of the batters that got on base her last at bat.
Well, she hits that one. It's going to be Kirsten Buchanan on the crash, scoop and underhand to put out at first. So Casey Folger and her defense do it again. Hold TFS.
I can say this one, sir. We're going to go up and we're going to go down. And that's going to be it.
And that'll bring us to the top of the 6th. You're fighting SWStormNavy 7, TFS 0. You know, I think we got a special appearance about to come into the plate. She has been on fire. She has been hot. She is a new addition to the Storm team. Our very own Carly Simon wearing the number 17 jersey.
Yes.
Oh, we have a special treat. Ed, who do we have here?
Oh, let them introduce yourselves. What's your name? How old are you? And what team do you play on?
I'm Maddie, and I'm 10, and I play for Southwick Scarlet.
And?
I'm Riley, and I'm 10, and I play for Southwick Storm.
And do you guys have a sister on the team?
I do, Kirsten Buchanan.
Kirsten Buchanan, do you? No. What positions do you play?
Second and catcher. I play third
Third?
in center field.
Yeah. You like softball?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who do you want to be like when you grow up? Which player on the bigger team do you want to be like when you grow up?
First pitch is going to be ball one left high, 51 miles an hour.
Not your sister?
Kirsten or Jess?
Kirsten or Jess?
I'll be like Jessica Strickland.
Jess Strickland. I love it. Well, thanks for spending time with us. Good
Thank
luck.
you for being out here supporting the older team too.
Thank you.
Carly leaves that one across the middle for strike one. Counts now 2-1. Again, Carly Simon is a rising freshman. Will be attending next year Willow Springs High School, 2026 grad. Representing Southwick Storm very well. As her bat has been hot. As she takes a look at that pitch there, we got double deuces, 2-2. Let's see what she can do here.
There's only 2 games today. You got Virginia Tech.
That's going to be a swinging, looks like foul ball driven right into the plate.
But it's like a 6-hour break between them. Northwestern, well, I guess because they're over there. That makes sense. That don't come on until 9:30. I'm being tired. I'm falling asleep on that one last night at 11.
And she hits that one to third base. Third base with a scoop, the throw down to first. First base was able to hold on to it for out number 1.
That may be the only time she didn't make it on base this whole
All right. So
tournament.
I wonder what's going through Carter's mind right now is the player he came to watch, Mallory Marcy, steps into the box, number 15.
Got that face red.
She's going to watch that one as strike 1. That pitch came in at 55 miles an hour. It's like we're foul tipping that right into the catcher. Strike number 2. Again, Mallory is a 2024 grad out of Little Springs High School. Ooh. 41 mile an hour change up. That was a pretty pitch. Looks like Blue said it was hung just a little long for ball 1. We now have 1 ball and 2 strikes. Mallory commits to that one. All right, great job by that pitcher. That was Ray Ray, the recent commit to the University of Lynchburg, driving it right back at the pitcher. Their pitcher stayed really calm and collected. They would pick it up and put the out at first.
Hey, Puddles, short, just 2, now 3.
All right, we're switching up the inning again. Mallory's going to go to third. Puddles, our very own Kinsey Collins, is going to go to shortstop. We're going to stay in the circle with Casey Fulcher. Jessica Strickland is going to go to second.
I'm still hung up on the change.
She hung it. Looks like Caitlin Hunt is going to be at first. Kinsey Smith is going to be on the left. Miranda Brown is going to be in center. And in right field, well, we'll get back to that one because we're still waiting for a right fielder.
Thank you.
But that's going to bring back number 7, Lucy Bertram, behind the plate. And it's going to be Caitlin Regan, a.k.a. Ray Ray, in right field. And Blue said, this is it. So that the Storm can get 3 outs, we hold on to the win. All right, and don't forget, if you'll hang tight right after the game, we got an interview with a special guest, Blue behind the plate, who is calling the game. First pitch is going to be tagged. That's going to be all 3. I'll tell you what's really unique about that. That was left field Kinsey Smith crashing, shortstop Kinsey Collins crashing, and third base Mallory Marcy. All 3 were crashing to the fence for that foul ball. That is what you call commitment and dedication, how to play the game. That's going to be a high fly ball called by Kinsey Smith and left for out number 1. Pitch number 2 is strike 1. Batter fouled that one off for strike 2. We now have 1 ball, 2 strikes. gets hold of that one. That's going to be Caitlin Hunt on the reach and wasn't able to get it in foul territory. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That wasn't the only play. And I'm going to talk. I mean, all the strikes were bad. But, I mean, there was
That ball dove really quick for ball 2. Blue likes it. Outside corner, calls it. That's Casey Fulcher with strikeout number 5 of the game.
Strikeout number 3.
Number 3.
Yeah.
Well, wishful thinking. I went for 5. It's going to be a slap down the first base line in foul territory for strike number 1. Oh, what a way to end the game. Caitlin Hunt again. That was a hard slap. She backhands that ball and puts her out for out number 3. That will end the ball game. Again, stay tuned. Don't go away just yet. We got a post-game interview with the umpire. See if we can bring this over to him. Maybe not. Looks like Blue may have already forgot he asked for a special interview. So we're going to end the game.